cracked open a little bit so we can see stuff. But as you may have noticed in the title, we've got good news and we've got bad news, and probably already know what this is about with the sick quail. Actually, I think I've got two good news things. We'll go with that since that sounds better. But yeah, one quail I was predicting wouldn't make it, did not make it. So, however, the good news is, let's see where he's at. There he is over in the corner. That guy's starting to walk. You can see he's sitting upright, which is really good. The black and white kind of checkery looking quail. So it's actually, when I came out earlier, he was out walking around. So it's still not 100%, but it is pretty good. So I'm expecting a full recovery from that one. And then of course that gray and white one over there, who was injured as well, he's acting like nothing ever happened. So that's good. I'm glad it. And then also the other good news is this cardboard sitting on top is helping. See that black and white checkered guy? He got over there somehow, real quick. And that's the injured bird that we have in here right now. So, and you can see he's moving around upright, but not 100% like the rest of them. So, he's coming over to get some water, have a feed with the rest of the birds. And as you can see, I just put them on new ground, and they're already destroying weeds and loving it, really. And so, I think I've been trying to figure out how long does this coop need to be in one spot for, and I definitely think that answer is less than a week, probably more than a day. So probably around 3 or 4 days would be better than what I've been doing. Which one thing I love about quail is they like to just scooch and like huddle under stuff. That's so funny to me. Anyway, we just saw that quail go under that grass there. But yeah, as far as like rotations go, I think they need to go a little than I have been. It's been like a week or two in one spot, and I didn't realize it was this bad. But as you can see here, there's just like a lot of crap on the ground, and so that was the old spot. They destroyed it pretty good, which is what I was hoping for. That's what I want them to do. And then I'm going to plant cover crops into that spot right there, and we'll have some exciting stuff to go along with that as well. These things crack me up. But yeah, so they're putting a lot of nitrogen into the ground, and I'll go ahead and I want to share a little bit of my vision with them. But oh, we got some colorful music going down the road. That was nice. But basically my vision is to produce all the food. Like, I want to grow all the food for these quail, and so the whole cycle is existing. Because right now, you know, I'm buying a 50-pound bag of feed. They're eating it, they're crapping it out, producing nitrogen for me. That's all good and well, but I want to be self-sufficient with food production, or at least have a foundation for it that I could scale up. So look at them, they're eating the weeds. They love eating weeds, so that's probably another reason I would like to move them more often, is just better access to clean vegetation, and just to put them in the weediest areas of the yard, because they're not messing with the grass too much. They're mostly going for the weeds. Oh, these guys are, oh, he's eating feed. So, oh, that guy's eating some weeds. Yeah, so the idea is just to get these guys reproducing, and I really, really, really would like to have some that will sit on eggs. And apparently that's not common with Coturnix quail, but it does happen in more natural settings. So we'll see. However, I could get some other kind of fowl that's more likely to sit on eggs, and just put the quail eggs underneath it. So like a silky chicken would do well because they're smaller. But these eggs are pretty tough too, so even a larger bird could technically sit on them and hatch them out without breaking them, of course. So yeah, want to grow their own food. You know, recycle the nitrogen they're putting down out of their backside, and do some cool stuff with what's going on. So I'm excited. The quail seem pretty content. That little black and white one is look at that, it's taking steps. That's a huge improvement from yesterday. So, and that's encouraging that they are pretty resilient. Because I imagine it banged its head pretty good, and you know, there was some brain swelling, and luckily their brains aren't too big. But yeah. Another nice thing you can see, that's actually a really pretty quail in my opinion. That one feathered out real nice. I still like these natural colored ones, the brown one, but I don't think it really matters at the end of the day. But these are cool birds. They grow fast, they reproduce fast, they lay a lot of eggs, and they produce a nice chunk of meat, you know, whenever the time comes. And actually, I'm going to see if I can get closer to this brown one. So the brown one, I should be able to tell if it's a male or a female based on the breast feathers. So if it'll face me, which I don't know if it will. Are you going to face this way? I don't know if it's going to face me or not, but on the breast, basically if there's these darker streaks, it is a female, and if it's lighter, it's a male. I think that's correct. It's not going to show us its breast, so probably shouldn't push too hard for it. But anyway, quail are doing well. The ones that are doing well, and the ones that aren't doing well right now are doing better. So pretty pleased with this little project so far. Alright guys, hope you learned something today, and you know, if this is something you want to get into, then go for it. You know, these chicks were $3 a piece from a random guy on the internet. And that's not too bad. One thing I also wanted to address, I got a couple comments that were kind of telling me how to do it. And what I'm trying to do is raise these in a different context, probably for a different purpose. And so I'm trying to integrate them into a system and see how they would integrate into that. And if they don't do well, then I'll probably not keep Coturnix quail any longer, and I'll probably just keep chickens. However, if I can't integrate them well into the holistic management of my backyard, then I will keep using them, because I think they're cool. You know, they're just neat, and I think they have potential, and I haven't really seen anyone try to bring out the potential. Man, these freaking birds are so weird. Look at that. He just laid down with his feet sticking out on top of the food. That is not a sick bird. That is just a bird that decided to chill out. We saw him walking around just fine a second ago. Look at him, he's just preening himself. But he just had to lay on the food. Weird. Why do they do that? So anyway, I appreciate people's comments, and you know, keep them coming. But I may not be able to do everything that's suggested, and maybe I'm a fool for that, or maybe not. I don't know. But I definitely want to breed for, you know, calmer birds, and birds that aren't going to react as much to you know, a threat. I don't want birds that are going to be jumping up in the top of the cage here. And so you know, the birds that were the most flighty, they ended up injuring themselves and dying, and that's sad. But hopefully these guys' offspring have that, you know, more chill, more docile genetics, so that their offspring don't do that. But anyway, I think this video has gone on long enough. Oh, that little guy right there is catching a bug. It's funny, they like scratching, they like taking little dust baths and getting fluffed up. That's cool. But yeah, I definitely need to move them, because they seem to really be enjoying this new ground that's clean and full of weeds and new spots to have a dust bath that they haven't crapped in. So more consistent moves, I think, are going to be important from now on. All right, y'all have a great day, and if you have any questions, let me know. Be happy to answer anything. All right, bye.